Throwing that texture on the wall. All right, see this side here is textured. All right, and this side is not textured. See, there's a big difference. Texture, no texture. Big difference with that texture. Make it look good. Texture, no texture. No texture on this side, but we got the bands. The bands are done. They take a sponge and they sponge the bands. All right, put a band around all the big windows. Give it that new look. I'm Greg, one half of Radford Homes, LLC, and my lovely and beautiful wife, Sabrina. Well, you know the deal. She's the brains and the beauty behind the operation. But today, it's all about this 1920 bungalow. All right? This is a 1920 bungalow that I am going to flip. And HGTV going to have to come down here and talk to me after this one. All right, this is Greg, and I'm over here on the west side taking care of Miss Honeybunch and Jamie, who lived next door to me until I went into the United States Army in 1990. All right, so you know we're going to do them right. Check out the before and after pictures. I probably won't finish this house until probably the end of February, but you'll see this is a full rooted to the tootie. All right, look at the bands. Yes. All right, so what you doing there? You telling you cleaning it out, right? You cleaning it out.
Yes, sir.
Cleaning it out.
Yes, sir.
And then he take a sponge.
Take a sponge and I open it.
Open it up.
Yep. Go around the edges. Make sure all that stucco is not there.
Those are called bands, stucco bands. It makes the house. I don't know if y'all seen this house before.
All the new houses get them.
Yeah, the new houses get them, but this thing has transformed. Go back through my Facebook page and look at this house before we did this. Look at the columns that we put in. We put these columns in right here. We made these columns, made these bands, put in the new windows. Got our permits up there and everything, rocking and rolling. We got a light gonna be going outside right there. All right, we're on the west side, man. This is my side, 1115 Polk Street, born and raised. Getting a chance to take care of some people who took care of me when I was growing up. Miss Honeybunch, Jamie, Aunt Bradley, and all them. Byron them.
God, I got another job in Geneva, Florida.
Geneva?
You ever been there?
Nah. That's Jason. That's Jason and his crew. Came out here and took care of me, did this for me. You know, trying to get this done before Christmas. Yep, that's right. Praise God. And he came out here and he made it happen for me, folks. So I'm just grateful that he did that. You know, he didn't have to come out here. Finished it up. Started on a Friday. Got it all banded up on Friday and leveled up. And came out here and did his thing. All right, as you can see, he's smoothing it out before we add the texture. Okay, so you haven't put the texture on this side, right? But look at the texture on this side. Looks like a brand new house. This is a 1920 bungalow house. Okay?
No, it looks like a 2020.
That's right. Look like a 2020. That's right. This is 100 years old. And if you go back through my Facebook feed and my YouTube, you'll hear the guy who lived here back in the 50s and the 60s. He talked about this house making it through Donna, the Hurricane Donna. He said it swayed left and right, but she didn't fall. All right? And not a drop of water got in the inside. What a blessing. All right, once again, I'm Greg, one half of Radford Homes, LLC, and my lovely and beautiful wife, Sabrina. Well, you know the deal. She's the brains and the beauty behind this operation. Make no mistake about it. Give us a call if you need our services. 863-410-0877. If you want your house stuccoed, talk to me. If you're looking to sell a house, call me. If you know somebody who has a rundown house, it's dilapidated, and it's just sitting there and nobody want it, give me a call. I'll definitely show you some love if you do that in the form of cash. All right? I'm a flipper. I flip houses for a living. I'm not a realtor. I'm a real estate investor, and I flip houses for a living. If that's what you want to call it. Retired United States Army, 23 years. Salute all veterans. Make no mistake about it. We give all the honor and praise to our Lord and Savior, Jesus Christ, because we couldn't do this by ourselves. It's bigger than us. Texture on that wall, no texture on this wall. Big difference. If you're from the west side, man, leave me a comment. Y'all know about this house right here? Right there, that's Polk Street right there. That used to be Maybelline Beauty Shop. Now it's Brenda Wings and Things. And then right here on the corner, King Street and Gordon is where we got this house right here, and we're fixing it up. We also have the lot in the back. Okay, we own the lot in the back. How do we do that? Well, I took the lot. This was one huge lot, 160 feet by 80 feet, which equals up to 12,800 parcel. So what we did is we subdivided it when we had a survey, and we split it. So right here where the mixer is and the Radford Homes sign is going to be a brand new build house. Now that house won't be for sale. It'll be for rent. We also trying to acquire more land on the west side. So you know anybody who's selling some land, give me a call at 863-410-0877. We're taking it one house at a time and putting up great rental properties. All right? Great rental properties. On the west side. We got a couple on the east side that we're going to be selling as well once we build those new builds. And we have a flip, a 4-bedroom, 2-bath, over 2,000 square feet that's going to be available on the east side, hopefully around springtime, March or April. We're about to jump into that pretty soon. Follow us on all our social media, on Facebook, LinkedIn, Twitter, YouTube, Instagram, the whole 9 yards. If you know anybody needing help with anything in their house, tell them to give me a call. I got a great team, general contractors, licensed contractors, the whole 9 yards. Also, if you're a veteran and you need some help with your military benefits, I am thorough and proficient in that area. So give me a call. It's a possibility that I can help you out. And if I can't help you out, I can point you in the right direction to somebody that can. Okay? Once again, if you're a veteran and you're trying to go back to school, I recently graduated from Florida Southern College and Polk State College in 2016 and 2017 using my GI Bill. The GI Bill will pay you upwards of about $2,100 a month. Okay? If you're a veteran and you haven't used your GI Bill, give me a call. I can help you out with that. I guarantee you I can help you out with that. If you're a veteran and you haven't used your VA loan, give me a call. I can help you acquire your certificate. So that way when you move forward, you will be in a strategic position to benefit. All right? You might not be looking to get a house right now, but you might be looking to get a house 2 years from now. We can go ahead and get your eligibility, your certificate now. It's simple to do. If you need help with that, give me a call, 863-410-0877. If you need help and you're a veteran trying to get into college, give me a call. I can help you with that. I've been through that, done that. Currently not enrolled right now, but in Webster in a master's program, an MBA program as well. So let me know how I can help you out. Section 8. If you need Section 8, give me a call. I can help you out. It's a possibility. If I don't have something, I can probably point you in the direction that somebody might have something. We are definitely welcome to all Section 8. All right, we put 6 bands on this house. No, we put 2, 4, 6, 8 bands on this house. We got 2 columns on this house. Okay, we're gonna get it painted up when they're finished. All right, let me talk to you for a minute about how I buy houses or whatever, how I obtain properties at an alarming rate. All right, I retired from the military in 2013, right? I had bought one house when I was in the military, and then when I got out of the military, I own 16 houses now. So I bought 15 houses between 2013 and 2019. I sold a couple. And I kept most of them. Why do I keep most of them? Well, I kept most of them because I want a rental income. I want semi-passive. You still got to do some type of work. But I want a rental income, a rental portfolio, so I don't have to do laborious, arduous work, okay? I can hire contractors like Jason to come in and beautify the situation over here on the west side and give back to my community and help out. I could come in. Some people don't do so well as landlords. I think I do pretty well as a landowner. I call myself a landowner because I love coming in and solving the problem and keeping my properties up. My wife had to get on me sometimes because she said I fix them up a little too much sometimes. But I like doing that, all right? It's all going to be a blessing in return anyway. And people like to live in houses that's been rehabbed and they look good. You don't have to worry about renting the house out. If you rehab it and it looks good, if it looks good, you're gonna have a frenzy. They're gonna be trying to get in there. All right. So I started by what they call burring. You know, buying property, rehabbing them, refinancing them, renting them, and repeating the situation over and over again. And it's pretty simple, but as they once said before, it's pretty simple not to do as well. Okay, so here's how I do this. I found a property that's below market value. When I get a property that's below market value, I make sure that I can refinance that property out, meaning I have to be below 70%. What do I mean 70%? Well, the bank will give you back 70% of the after repair value of a home Okay, sometimes they have what you call 6-month seasoning, or they have 12-month seasoning. Okay, that means you have to have the house for 6 months. You have to owner occupy, or you got to own it for 6 months and have a rent roll. We call that a trailing 12 or a trailing 6 months worth of rent roll. And then the bank will cash out refinance you. Let's use a real property. Okay, I brought a property in Bartow and Gordonville. All right, I paid $70,000 for the property cash. This was about 18 months ago. I rehabbed the property and got everything beautiful. Okay, the property appraised for $140,000. I cashed out. You can cash out refinance up to 70% of the appraisal value. Okay, you don't have to take it all if you don't want it. But think about that. The number one thing that we did in that situation is we bought a property below market value, and then we went in there and added value to it. Okay, for instance, if it's a 3-bedroom 2-bath, we'll look for ways to turn it into a 4-bedroom 2-bath. All right, we'll turn that property to a 4-bedroom 2-bath because you get more value out of having a 4-bedroom 2-bath instead of a 3-bedroom 2-bath. So how do we do that? Well, somebody might have a dining room table where they eat at. Dining room. We'll change that dining room, if they got room inside of the kitchen for a nook, we'll change that to a bedroom. So then now you got 4 bedrooms, 2 baths. If it was a 3-bedroom 2-bath, as long as it's, it's sufficient enough to do that without it being what we don't want a house that's going to be what you call functional obsolescence. Okay. Some people say a 3-bedroom, 1-bath is like that, because most families want 2 baths. The wife and the husband don't want to share bathrooms with the children. So you got to take each case separate. You got to look at it and see what it's worth, how you want to move with it. So whenever you get a property, if you're going to get into this business, make sure you buy it below market value. Okay. And then when you rehab it, make sure when you get finished with the rehab that you all in for 70% of the after repair value of the appraised value. If you do that, you will get all your money back after you cash out refinance. And then there will be a spread between what you pay in the bank back and what you have to put in your pocket or whatever. So let's give an example. The $70,000 house that I purchased in Gordonville, okay, I cashed out refinanced that with Mid-Florida Credit Union. Okay, I rent that house out today, I think, for $1,100, and that's on a Section 8. And I pay Mid-Florida about $490 a month. So let's just say $500 a month. That's pretty good. That's $600 a month that goes in my pocket. But then again, it doesn't go in my pocket because I still have to pay taxes and I still have to pay insurance. And then if I have any repairs, I still have to do repairs. And if I have any vacancies, I still got to get somebody back in there. So I got to keep what they call reserves. That means you got to have some money stashed away in case life happens. That's what we call it. Some people say emergency fund. I call it life happens. So you got to have to keep some money. You can keep it several different ways. You can have it in a savings account. You can have a HELOC, a home equity line of credit. You can have it in somewhere where you can access that cash quickly. You can have it on a credit card. Okay. There's different ways to access money off of credit cards. Convenient checks is one. All right. They have 0% interest for 12 months as well. So there's little tricks to the trade, but there's nothing difficult about this business. So if you want to learn more about that, give me a call. I'm Greg, one half of Radford Homes, LLC. I'm a lovely and beautiful wife, Sabrina. Well, you know the deal. She's the brains and the beauty behind the operation. And I can teach you how to flip real estate. I can guarantee you that.
Is that all right up there?
Yeah, that's okay.
That's good?
Yeah. On that flash in the front, Jason, have them wipe that flash, that metal flashing. Have them wipe that down.
Yeah.
Thanks. All right, once again, this side has no texture. No texture on this side, and this side has texture. Big difference, right? Now, Jason, with this stucco, you told me I gotta wait at least 7 days before I paint this.
Yes, sir.
Because it gives it time to cure, right?
Yes, sir. pH level brings the pH level up.
All right, y'all hear that? See that? pH level. He says it brings the pH level up. Man, she looking good. Stucco bands right there. Sponge them out. Looks like a brand new house. All right, he's throwing it on there, texturing this side up now. All right, we got texture over here, looking good. Look how that looks. It looks absolutely wonderful. Man, that's beautiful, man. I am more than happy. We'll see what she's gonna say when she come out here. Miss Honey Bunch, 91 years old. All right, or should I say young? All right. Mm-hmm. 863-410-0877. Salute all veterans. No texture on this side yet. They're coming around the house. And texture on this side. This side has been textured. Big difference. All right, if you got any questions about real estate, military benefits, anything in that area, I am proficient. Maybe I can point you in the right direction if I don't know something. And if you want to learn how to renovate, remodel, flip houses, whatever you want to call it, build, give me a call. Check it out. I'm Greg, and this is my street I grew up on, right here. Polk Street. So this house, what I'm doing right now, special. Okay? This is my street. This is where my landlord stayed when I was growing up, in that house right there where that black truck is. He don't live there anymore. And then you have the next house, which is a bungalow house with the 10 on the top. Then you have the next house, which is the third house. That's the house that the lady living in my house that I'm doing right now, Miss Honeybunch, lived in that house. Okay? And then, of course, I grew up in that house, the fourth bungalow, where the guy just turned right, where the porch is with the green chairs right there. I grew up in that house. All right, so humble beginnings. Nothing but love for the west side, front door to Polk Street, back door was the alley. My cousin owned the alley. All right, but this is the house that I grew up in. I was trying to purchase it at one time, but they were selling it as a package deal. I grew up in this house right here. Okay, so today, I'm grateful and humble. I give my Lord and Savior Jesus Christ all the glory, honor, and respect that we're able to manage and own and spearhead and operate with me and my lovely wife, Sabrina, Radford Homes, LLC, and our kids, and to give people a clean, affordable, livable situation. And this is where Miss Honeybunch them lived, right here. So I grew up right here, and Miss Honeybunch that lives in the house that I'm remodeling right now, that we're texturing and putting stucco, lived in this one. Now, when I finish with this house here, this bungalow house, as you can see, we got a new roof on it, porch, windows, stucco. We're going to put a new house right behind it. Glory be to God. Luke 137, that we're able to do that. But when we finish, she's going to be living in a great, beautiful house. Pretty much, okay? And her rent will never change. I told her that. She don't have to worry about that. If we spend $50,000 remodeling it, her rent will stay the same. And it's sure enough below market value, okay? Because it's a way of me giving back. I'm grateful that she was able to raise me up, looked out for me when I was a young jitterbug, and her aunt and Byron and all the rest of them looked out for me. So now it's a chance for me to give back, and I'm just grateful and full of joy that I can do that God put me in a position that I can help somebody else. All right, so now she lives here. Okay, big difference. New roof, new windows, new porch, LED lights all the way throughout. Eventually, we're going to get on into it and put new cabinets in it, new floors, everything. It's just going to be one of my best houses. Me and my lovely and beautiful wife, Sabrina.